Hey dads and coaches, welcome back to Whiteboard Wednesdays. I'm Coach Mac with Authority Football, and we're going to continue on a short series. We've been talking about how to shorten and narrow the field using trips so that we can empower our weaker arm quarterbacks to be able to hit any route that we need them to hit. And today we're going to talk about how that weaker arm quarterback can still stretch the field vertically, which is probably the most important thing in your passing game, is having that vertical threat, and how we can leverage trips, use the field, and be able to stretch the field vertically and attack those defenses. And so what we're going to talk about today is how we can go about doing that. If you remember, when we put our trips into the field, the wide side, we kind of have a cancellation here where the defense has to defend the entire field, but we know we can't hit this wide route out here. So we've stretched him out here, and that allows us to hit this vertical route here from number 2, who, as far as we're concerned, using this 2/3 of the field, he's kind of our outside receiver. Again, we're not really concerned about him right there. And what this creates, every quarterback has a radius. He's got a distance that his ball can travel successfully, predictably, consistently. And so he has that radius that he can make those throws to. And so we want to put routes in his radius, and obviously anything out there is not in his radius. So we're going to start with this. We want to hit this route here down the hash mark. And so one concept we have is we want to run that there. It might get carried by this number 2 defender right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to stress him, and we're going to hold this free safety as well. So how we hold that free safety is we want to run what we call a pipe route. So he's going to run vertical inside of that. It's pretty simple. You run outside of the first level defender and inside the second level defender. And as a quarterback read, it's really simple. If this guy gets inside of that guy, we throw the ball on time and on target. Really simple. And of course what that does is that pins and that holds this safety inside on that number 3 receiver, giving us the vertical route that we want right there. Pretty simple. And so the only way, if this safety comes down inside on number 3, our 3rd receiver, that's going to free him up. And the only way this guy could be covered is, of course, if this defender bails out on it. And so one of the common concepts we'll run and how we can go and attack that is by replacing that route. And so instead of running a route out here, we want to run a hitch route. Now, we can't hit a hitch route, which is a common route to package with a seam here. We can't hit a hitch route. It's outside of our radius. So what we do for our younger guys and our weaker arm quarterbacks is we take our hitch routes from the wide side of the field and we turn them into square ins or line routes. And so he's going to run that 5-step square in coming right in here. And as you can see, we're now stressing that there. So it's a really simple read of if I get inside of the single high safety right there, I throw it. If I don't, I'm hitting that on the same exact footwork. And when I look and transfer my eyes, if this guy's carrying, I pop that thing right here where that line route or that square in has replaced. Really a simple concept that allows your quarterback's eyes to just work out and have high completion throws, but allows us to stretch the field vertically and not make him force a throw down the field so he can come back down and hit a high completion throw. Hey, thanks for watching. Check out next week. We're going to talk about how to stretch the field horizontally and take advantage of some of that space we're creating out in the field, getting the ball to an athlete in space so we can dominate. See you then. Hey, this is Coach Mac. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to our channel.